My name is Cameron Porter, and I'm the owner and founder of Cameron Porter Enterprises. My company works with a lot of the mortgage industry, amongst others, but especially in the mortgage industry, to help people grow their businesses and to scale up in a predictable way.
Yeah, so my name's Clint Comer. I'm the CEO of Option Solutions. We help customers that have bad credit, no down payment. We have programs to get them into a house, refinance mortgage, help them from start to finish, A to B, A to Z.
And do you have any experience in your past with lead generation or marketing or anything of that sort?
Yeah, one of the companies that I owned was a fundraising company that actually generated leads for mortgage and real estate
Oh, wow.
companies.
Okay. All right. Well, that's cool.
So
Just a different perspective there. Okay.
yeah,
And you've been working with Cameron Porter Enterprises and myself for the last 5 going on 6 months now.
yep,
Okay.
yeah.
Can you kind of tell me what you hired me on for?
So we hired basically as our marketing department, our arm, to generate leads to get us out there through Facebook leads. And I I know how to generate leads, and so when I saw what you guys do and how it could benefit what we've got, um, that's why we decided to go with you. We were looking at a lot of different companies to actually get lead generation going with, and what you do, how you do it. I liked you above and beyond anybody else that we looked at.
Okay. And since you've been working with me for a little while, can you tell me kind of like what the experience has been over the progression of 5 months? I mean, that's a little bit of time,
Yeah.
and it's a little bit that we
So
can talk about.
yeah. So at our peak, we never generated the type of lead um, with my fundraising company. We never generated as good of a lead and as many leads as what you've got going for us.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
So
And I know that I wasn't the only lead source for you guys when you started. Can you kind of
yeah.
tell me and anyone who might watch this what that has looked like my leads compared to other leads and the appointments that I get for your company? Can you kind of tell me the comparison on those?
Yeah, so the leads that we're getting through our other, so we have other actual just people giving us leads,
Right.
real estate agents, things like that. They're good leads because they're people that want to buy a home. They want our program. But as far as what you've generated for us, the appointment scheduled, the lead that comes out of it, they're well prepared. They understand that they know exactly what they're getting into. Really, it's just us following up with the lead to make sure you've basically got everything done for us up to that point. So if I was to compare a real estate agent giving me a lead from somebody that is in his hand, like that he's like, hey, you got to go use this company versus your lead there, and that's the best lead that I think from our customer from a company standpoint, and
Yeah.
your leads are better than those.
That's
So
awesome. I appreciate you saying that. Like that,
yeah.
I'm sure that helps, especially with your background. I want people to know that my leads are of a high quality, and I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Um,
Yep. Yeah.
and do you plan on continuing to grow or use my services to grow?
Oh yeah. Yeah. We've got 3 campaigns going with you now. Just in
Okay,
Utah. We're planning on going to Arizona, Colorado, Nevada. So yeah, we'll use
great.
you on every.
All right. And if there was anything that you could advise someone on that might be on the fence or not sure about pulling the trigger with me, is there any kind of advice that you'd give that person?
I mean, you can go online and you can pay money, a ton of money to Zillow or whoever, right, to generate these leads, um, and you're going to get a very small percentage that comes through. And your pricing was like that was one of the big draws for us, was you were very comparable with everything else. And so there was no question in my mind, you know, to start the program, give it a shot. I mean, we even said we'll try it for 90 days, and we only want to grow. I mean, we've grown every month with you, so I would just say, give it a shot, try it out. I mean, the worst that's going to happen is you're going to get a bunch of leads, and you know, you can. I mean, it's crazy. One lead pays for all of our services for you for the whole month.
That's awesome. Now you guys are definitely closers, so that definitely helps. I like to work with closers like you guys. I like to work with people who understand how to deal with clients and get on that personal level with them, care about their needs. So I really appreciate you guys for that.
We have over 700 leads in 5 months.
Okay.
And
I know this last month we've set about close to 80 appointments on the calendar over the last month. Okay. And you guys are closing what percentage would you say? Just to give a nice.
We're about 35%.
Okay. And that's really awesome for your industry. So you guys definitely closers.
I mean, our product is probably a little bit different than, I mean, it is different than most other people's products, but the thing of it is that the thing that I like about it is it's not really about, I mean, I could 5% to 10% is what I would expect from a lead generation.
Right.
That's really good.
Yeah.
You know, that's exceptional. Most people are getting 1% from leads, and they don't care. That's worth it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of that stems from the way you set up the appointment. So we don't have to spend a ton of time trying to tell them everything that you've already gone through, because they understand it. They get it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. Is there anything that you would change, or that you maybe haven't been super thrilled with while working with me, communication-wise, or anything else that you can think of?
I think probably the hardest part is the very first month, right? Like, because you're building, you're testing, you're doing all the things. And so putting out the money is the patience, right?
Right.
Everybody wants, I paid you, give me it now.
Right.
I put out the money. I need the ROI, right?
Yeah, I get that all the time.
And so it's just, it's giving you the chance. Like, that was the one thing, even with us, I was like, well, that first month, it was a little bit slower than what I was hoping for, right?
Right.
But then I had to scale back my expectation, which you did a good job of, like, setting the expectation, which was, hey, we need 90 days. The first 30 days are going to be kind of slow. Then it'll start picking up. Now, I mean, we get like 15 to 20 leads a day. I mean, it's crazy. So it's more than we can handle. We're hiring people to take on more business because of you. So it's helping grow in our business.
Well, that's a good problem to have.